Welcome to Last Night's Coffee with Chuck and Jon.
It's shake and bake time.
Greetings, Earthlings and locally loved idiots. This is Last Night's Coffee with Chuck and Jon. I'm Chuck. That's Jon. This is episode 219.
Yes, sir.
John Boy and Billy are retiring at the end of the year.
The end of the year is going to be it for them, huh?
Yeah, man.
They've been in this business for a long time.
A long time. And, yeah.
Underrated duo, dude. Completely, I think very underrated.
The Bob and Tom of the South?
Yeah.
I think they're better than Bob and Tom. They're just funny guys.
They're hilarious. They're absolutely hilarious. And oh golly, I can't remember his name now. How big a boy are you? Ron.
So he was on there.
That's so funny.
Roy D. Mercer.
Roy D. Mercer. Thank you.
That
guy was that sketch they had on there. I mean,
Tim Wilson was on there a lot.
Yeah.
And Tim Wilson is freaking one of the most underrated comics of his time.
Yeah, I love the John Boy and Billy show. I hate that they're old though.
Yeah, they're
old. It's probably about time for them to be hanging it up anyway.
Yeah. You know, the Southern comics, everybody talks about the New York comics and the LA comics, which is basically all becoming the Texas comics now.
Yeah.
But what people don't realize is that Southern comic is probably a whole lot funnier and don't even have to try.
Yes.
They don't have to be obscene to the point that some of them are. And I mean,
that's interesting. That's interesting. I agree with you there.
But Southern people are just funnier in general. Yes,
there's more clean Southern comics than anywhere else, right?
Yeah.
That's fascinating. I never really thought about that. But yes, for the most part, I'd say Southern people are funnier, just in general, funnier.
Yeah, I think so.
And their pace of life, like their cadence is just funnier off the rip. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like, the old joke that Jerry Clower had. He said, in the South, everybody stops and watches a funeral. And somebody goes, well, I see the funeral. Who died? He said, the guy in the first car.
It's true. It's true. No clue.
Stop for it. But you're going to stop for it.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
You still stop for funerals, don't you?
Oh, yeah. I'll stop on a 4-lane road. I don't care.
I know, man. That's the way it is down here.
I just, it's what you're supposed to do. I know a lot of people don't do it anymore, and that's kind of sad. But
my mom and dad's generation, they got out, stood by the car.
Yeah.
What I mean?
They took it serious. That's your last ride, dude.
Yeah, they get out. They'd not only pull over, they'd get out and stand.
Yeah. But man, we've had so we're post vacation, post Columbus Day or Indigenous Peoples Day, whichever one you happen to celebrate.
Yeah, we didn't even mention it last week.
There was a No Kings rally this weekend all over the country, and guess what? There's no kings in the United States. Only Jesus.
No, still not. Yeah. Still no kings here.
Still no kings. So they evidently did their job.
Yeah.
But I didn't even know we had one lurking.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, I can't.
I guess they're worried about it.
You take a week off, and when I take a week off, I don't listen to any podcast at all.
Yeah.
I don't do much social media unless it's just posting about vacation.
Right.
And I did watch a lot of TikToks. But, we were down at the beach and then come home, had a few days at the house where I didn't have to do anything. major. And, we ain't supposed to work. We're supposed to work as humans. We're created to work, I think.
Sure.
But the corporate model of the world that we live in is not what we're designed to do.
Yeah, that's not it.
So
For sure. I agree with you there, man. We are designed to work, but it's not in the capacity that we all do.
Yeah.
Like we do. It's so strange the way it's set up. I agree with you.
Yeah. But we ran at Senoia this week, which
Yeah.
car was fast, but it turned out it's our last race of the season.
Oh man, what happened?
Well, the contact we made the week before, it jarred the the rack and pinion pretty hard.
Okay.
It bent the tie rod ends, so we replaced tie rod ends, got everything squared back up, felt steering, everything felt good. Ran hot laps, car was good. Started race, car was good, and then the steering just got to where it wouldn't. Something like in the servo part of something in part of the steering decided that it wanted to kind of like be hard either way.
Mm.
I don't know how to describe it, but it was fighting Charlie no matter which direction he turned it under power. But if you turn the car off, it's fine.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. So it's something in the hydraulic system.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's the last race with the hobby car for a while, and it's been a struggle with that car because everything on it's so old.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
That's what I didn't think about. I didn't plan for that or whatever when we built it. I didn't take that into account, the old parts that I was going to have to replace.
Mm-hmm.
So, but man, he was fast. He was running for second, running second, running them down. Had some good restarts.
That's awesome.
Just a good, strong. He finished strong for the season. The car might not have.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're kind of still waiting to see the final points tally to see where we're at.
Yeah.
As far as it goes, but right now it's looking decent.
Okay. And this was the points finale, right? That was it
Yes,
for this year at Senoia.
Yeah. We were going to run Penton next weekend.
Yeah.
But being that we got to replace the rack, and
that's a pretty big job.
It is a little aggravating, and it's not a cheap job.
Right, exactly.
And we got the new car sitting there that's going to get that motor. So,
yeah,
2026 racing season starts today.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, you guys, when are you going to start yanking the engine out of that? Are you going to put a rack and pinion in it, or are you just going to yank the engine out of it and put it?
I'm going to get a rack and pinion.
Okay.
I don't know when I'll put it in, but I've got one located and got some stuff to horse trade for it.
Okay, cool.
So, don't know if it's that much. It'll probably be fine as long as it don't get hit again. I mean, that's sort of link. Even on the hobby car, on the late model, it can be you take a shot hard enough, it can screw up your rack. And I've had friends that they've made contact, and then later on that year, the rack fell. So it's not uncommon.
For sure.
But we'll just see. But we'll probably be pulling that engine out in the next week or so. Okay. We've got to go talk to our engine guy. Since we're going to run that engine, and it's got 2 seasons on it, we just go talk to our engine guy and see what kind of maintenance we need to do. I know we're going to change the valve springs. Probably going to change the intake a little bit.
Okay.
Because we'll be in the same RPM range, but it'll be a little different. I mean, we just get more power out of the car, basically. Right. The transmission and clutch setup that a late model runs, you get less parasitic draw. We ran an alternator on that car because we didn't want to run a 16-volt battery, so that goes away. Power steering pump runs off of the back of the motor instead of the front of the motor, so I'm not sure what the horsepower, if that's a horsepower advantage or just a space advantage.
Right.
But hey, we're here. We've made it to the end of the season.
That's right.
But it was a tough season. It was a tough season from a car owner standpoint, but as far as Charlie goes, got to see he was always moving forward.
Yeah.
And that's what you want to see as a driver. Somebody that's always moving forward, getting faster, getting faster, getting faster.
Yeah. Do you think he might finish top 4 or 5 on the year in points, or how do you think he's going to fare?
Possibly.
Possibly. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I hope so. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. I'm proud of him. That's another season in the books, dude.
Yeah, we kind of know right now where we're at, but we don't know. We can go on my race pass and see where he's at on there, but until Senoia makes it official, we're not going to say where we're at.
Right.
There was one of our friends that runs Paul race this weekend too. He did pretty decent.
Really?
And then one of our friends that runs Hot Shot barrel rolled his brand new car down the front straightaway.
Oh no!
Yeah, so
we
was all worried about him. Yeah, he's okay. He walked away, but he was probably stiff.
Yeah, the next day.
Yeah,
or today, or yesterday. Yeah, yesterday.
He's probably still stiff today.
Yeah, probably. Ooh, dang it!
It was a violent crash. What else did we do? Man, that pretty much wraps up the racing weekend.
That was the racing update for you guys?
Yeah, we'll get to that red dirt, whatever we call it. Red dirt rundown after a while and talk about some Lucas Oil series wrapping their series, their season are up. But
I went to a car show on Saturday, man.
Dude, actually. I wanted to come to that car show.
It was really cool, man. They had a lot of cars. Surprisingly, I mean, probably 60 cars.
Well, Saturday was a perfect day for a car show.
It was beautiful, man. It was beautiful. A lot of leaves started falling into the cars eventually, but that's what it is this time of year.
Yeah.
It was beautiful though, dude. I think I sent you a picture of a few of them that were, some of the finer ones, or some of the ones I was a little more infatuated with. They had everything from 1930s on up, pretty much. They didn't have a General Lee there, but they did have one of the Trans Ams.
Oh yeah, gotta have a Trans Am.
They did have one of the smoky Trans Ams. They had all kinds of stuff, though, beautiful. I mean, beautiful, 100% looking 66 Chevelle that I was just obsessed with. And it was just your, run-of-the-mill Chevelle, but it was 100%. It looked brand new everywhere you looked on it. It was unbelievable. Man, things like that are what get me. You know what I mean?
Chevelles right now, I don't feel like they're getting enough love.
Really?
You don't see as many. You used to see a Chevelle all the time.
Yeah.
When I was younger, there were Chevelles. There was teenagers still driving Chevelles.
Mm-hmm.
And now you see a Chevelle and you're like, ooh, let's go look at the Chevelle.
Yeah. It was beautiful. There was only one. There was one Chevelle there. There was a GTO, I think. There was that Thunderbird, or the Roadrunner. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Roadrunner. I sent you a picture of the Roadrunner. There wasn't much for like American muscle. There was a Mach 1 Mustang, but no other Mustangs there.
Wow, that's odd.
Just one Mach 1. That was it.
Usually, car shows are just covered up with Mustangs.
There may have been like a late model, like, you know what I mean, one of the newers. But I don't pay too much attention to that stuff.
Yeah.
No offense to those guys. I just don't.
Well, you think about the Fox body's 40 years old now.
And that's my least favorite Mustang.
Or over 40 years old. Yeah. But that's a classic.
Yeah, that would be considered super. I mean, very classic by now. That's nuts.
Them things are freaking everywhere, but
yeah, a 5.0 Fox Body Mustang with Flowmasters on it is like my least favorite thing you could possibly have, but it is. I mean, I guess it's classic. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you want to get into that football wrap up?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's talk about the football wrap up, man. We have an update for our bet finally, and it was actually we were wrong last week, fellas. So sorry about that.
Yeah.
Game day was at Athens. Praise God.
That was our producer's fault.
Well, I wasn't going to throw her under the bus, but I'll let you do it.
I mean, it was her first day producing, so
yeah.
I don't know what she looked up, unless it was like
college schedule, and that was the first game that popped up.
That SEC college, they do like a game day type thing on the college football network, on the SEC network. Yeah. So that's probably what come up.
That's possible.
And she didn't know any different.
But game day was in Athens. Awesome for us. It was against Ole Miss. They came in ranked number 5. Georgia came in ranked number 9. And heck of a battle. Not a whole lot of defense on either side of the ball for either team. You know what I mean? Not a whole lot of defense. Georgia forced 2 3-and-outs there at the end of the game to seal it off, which was the only stops of the whole game.
I didn't get to watch it. I had to listen to it on the radio. Okay. Which, if you listen to a Georgia game on the radio that's like that, it's a whole lot more stressful than seeing it on TV.
Yeah.
Especially if you're only getting bits and pieces because you're doing racing stuff and you're pulling up the score going, what in the world is going on with these guys?
Yeah. Yeah, but, I think it was like 6 or 7 lead changes total throughout the game. It was wild, dude. It was wild back and forth. Again, not a whole lot of defense played, but UGA came away with the win, dude. They so you were the home team this week, so luckily you're hanging in there like a loose tooth still. It's the
I'm still alive.
It's 6-3, right? 6-3 with the bet.
6-3.
I'm 1 win away from putting you out, dude.
I know,
but I'm glad I lost that one. I'm glad I lost that one because. What's crazy, I looked at the AP top 25. Every single team changed ranking except number 1.
Yeah.
The whole top 25 is different except for number 1. That's the only thing that stayed the same from last week. So it was a lot happening in college football this weekend, man. It was wild.
Did you see where I think Georgia Tech moved up?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Georgia Tech moved way up, man.
So Georgia Tech is 7th. Georgia's 5th.
Yeah.
Man, that's going to be a good game at the end of the year.
Dude. I bet they're already thinking about plays for that game right now.
Vandy
they're already watching our film.
Oh, yeah. Vandy's in the top 10.
I know. Isn't that nuts, man?
Did you watch any of that game? Or was you at the car show still?
The very, very end of it, but no, not really. I didn't get to watch it, no.
I think we watched most of the last half.
Yeah.
Me and Charlie did, waiting on to leave to go to the track. And dude, that quarterback they got, that joker's talented.
Yes.
I don't know where they found him.
Do you think he gets to win the Heisman, man? Do you think he wins the Heisman this year? He was posing for it there. I saw in the game.
Yeah,
so
he struck the pose.
I'm wondering.
Texas is barely hanging on. Texas and Michigan.
Yeah, Texas. Yeah, they barely cracked the top 25 now, right? Both of them.
Yeah, Michigan's 25, Texas 22. What in the world is Cincinnati doing at 21?
Isn't that nuts, man? Well, they're undefeated, I think, aren't they?
6-1.
Okay, they're 6-1. I know there's only like, I don't know, 4 or 5 undefeated teams left, I think. There's not that many undefeated teams.
Dude, LSU
BYU was one of them, I think. Like, there's just not that many undefeated teams.
LSU dropped 6 points. No, 10 points. 10 points.
Yeah, for losing to Vandy, brother.
I mean, it's Vandy, but it ain't Vandy.
I mean,
It ain't the Vandy we know.
maybe not. I guess they're shaping up a little bit. I don't know. Good for them, dude. They're everybody's second favorite SEC team. That's what I always say. Like, everybody's got their favorite SEC team, then their second favorite is going to be Vandy. Why? Like, everybody's second favorite SEC team is Vanderbilt.
Could you? Well, it's because people like rooting for the underdog.
Agreed. I
And
love a good Cinderella story, dude.
They've been the underdog for so long.
For sure. Every year they're the worst. They've been the worst team in the SEC every year.
Yeah. It's like, why? We keep them. We've kept them in SEC for tax reasons.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, there's an article about it that is tax reasons because there's so many public schools like Georgia.
Yeah.
State-owned schools, and they are a private school.
Oh,
privately
right.
run school. They're not a state-run school, so that gives them a tax benefit.
Yeah,
or something. It's something that changes something. I can't remember exactly what it is, but it changes something.
Interesting. Just having a private school involved changes like the way they can code some things, probably.
Yeah.
Well, leave it to the rich people to find ways around spending money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I mean, had they not, they would probably have already bumped back to like Sunbelt League or something.
Yeah, that's true. How about this kid Monty Quinn? I want to talk about him real quick. Fred sent me a picture of it, and I had heard about it. I think I sent you the screenshot that he sent me. This kid had 20 carries, 522 yards, and 7 touchdowns, brother. I mean, that's unbelievable.
That's a lot of carrying that he was doing.
20 carries and 522 yards.
But only 7 touchdowns.
I mean, only 7? Most teams don't score in like close to 7 in one game.
But, Kilmer would always let the guy carry the ball for a long ways and then give it to Tweeter for the touchdown. Let him run it in.
Yeah. Give it to Tweeter.
I think that's what we got going on here. You want to see the new Tweeter end zone dance? You know what I call that? That's the new Tweeter end zone dance.
But I just wanted to shout out this kid Monty Quinn. Now he plays at Curry College, which I am not familiar with, but hey, to put up 522 yards, that's more than the Georgia offense did altogether. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's put up a ton of yards, like he's the workhorse of the team.
Yeah. Just hand it to this kid apparently and let him go.
Just get it to Monty.
Just give it to Monty, dude.
What play are we running? We're running one where we get it to Monty.
Yeah.
He looks a little short.
He looks short in the picture. I don't know.
So, you know how them short guys are. The tall guys always miss them.
I guess.
You remember?
I used to hear the Falcons used to try to use that as their excuse for having a really small running back a few years ago. They'd be like, "Oh, it's hard for them defensive guys."
Yeah.
He can hide.
He's
not hiding from anybody.
Yeah, he is.
Red bowling ball running around in that Falcons jersey.
A lot of our running backs when the Skipstone Warriors won the state championship that year were shorter guys.
Yeah. I remember that. I remember his buddy on there was one of the shorter guys on the team.
Oh yeah, Caden's still short. Not throwing any shade on Caden or anything, but
no. Hey, you know what it's like.
I know.
You're not the tallest dude.
Speaking of which, I saw a video where this guy got a call from his neighbor, and he's got a little wiener dog, male, and she has the neighbor had a golden retriever, female.
Okay.
And now they got golden wieners.
Oh my goodness.
That dog's not scared of heights, dude.
Apparently not.
The logistics on that is interesting. Got to be interesting.
Dude. I guess he wasn't a very well endowed golden, or it was a real tough
No, it was
wiener dog.
The wiener dog was the male.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah. Open your ear holes up.
Oh, wow. Golden wieners, dude.
Golden wieners.
How about that?
They're little fuzzy wiener dogs.
Oh my gosh, that sounds adorable.
But I mean, that the short kings can get it going sometimes. That's what I'm trying to say. So
Short kings. You want to do a short king celebration day?
Yeah.
Kings.
Yeah, they had their no kings protest. They need short king day.
Yeah. Oh man. That's what you're all about. Oh, well, that should be it for. I don't really. The Falcons sucked, but they played. They played last night on Sunday night. They couldn't get anything going
after winning on a Monday night.
Yeah, against one of the best teams in the NFL, they had to go and lose last night.
So, it's kind of natural for them to have a really good showing, and then back it up. Oh, we're gonna put them on Sunday night game of the week.
Yeah.
And nope.
Yeah. It was out there in San Francisco against the 49ers, and final score 20-10 San Francisco. So not much to talk about for them.
It's not a big spread.
No.
I mean, they were within striking distance.
Scores. Yeah, they were within a couple of scores. And I think, the Falcons defense showed a little bit of heart. I think they had some interceptions and some turnovers, which has been really uncommon for them. They were able to get to the quarterback again, which has been really uncommon for them. So I'll give them some credit where it's due. But other than that, offensively, they were really struggling. It seems like it all kind of ride or dies on Bijan Robinson getting going, and they just could not get him going. So
I'll tell you, we that Monday night game.
Yeah.
We watched it. We watched the last half. We got back to the room, and we're like, oh, the Falcons are on Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
And watching it to see if they would lose it. I mean, that really, you know what I mean? Like, okay, they're winning. They've been playing good. It was on at the restaurant we were at.
Yeah. Are you going to lose it?
Are you going to lose it now?
Yeah.
In front of everybody on the biggest stage on Monday night. But no, they didn't. They kept it together.
Yeah. Luckily. My sister went to that game with her husband with Bills jerseys on.
Whoa.
Yeah, in Atlanta. They went with Bills jerseys.
So that's because Falcons are habitually the visiting team at an Atlanta game.
So sad, dude. That's so sad. These are two people who have lived in Georgia their whole life, and they're wearing Bills jerseys to the Falcons game. Now, I kind of gave them a hard time because I was like, it's a win-win. Like, both your teams win.
Right.
Either way, your team wins. You know what I mean?
But, if you watch a game like that, like you watch a Bulldog game at Sanford Stadium, the crowd noise changes depending on if, when the Dogs are on offense, you want it quiet.
Yeah.
And then when you watch a Falcons game from Atlanta, that crowd noise is about this. It's never got the power.
Yeah.
But it never changes.
It's
the same either way. So it's about a 50-50 split at most games.
And I didn't notice any pumped in noise necessarily, like crowd noise. I noticed, they play the music loud for sure.
Yeah.
They do all that really loud. But we went to that Falcons game, I think at the end of last season or at the end of a couple seasons ago, maybe. I can't remember. Last season. And I didn't notice any pumped in crowd noise, but I would not be surprised if they have to pump in some for when the Falcons, want the noise or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't have that many fans showing up.
If you didn't notice it, that means they're getting better at
it. Yeah, I did not notice it. I didn't notice any.
We got to talk about week 10. No, week 9. Week 9. College
week
game
9.
day.
Where are they going to be?
Are you ready?
Yes.
Making their second appearance on College Game Day this year. Vanderbilt.
Oh my goodness.
Missouri is at Vanderbilt. John has Mizzou playing Vanderbilt, and John has Vanderbilt at home.
I like it. I like it.
The bet could be decided, although the punishment won't be carried out until it's all wrapped up and we get a final score.
Yeah.
It could be decided this week.
It could be.
Both teams come in with one loss. Both losses are against Alabama.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Wow. How interesting.
So
Alabama is a good team, dude. Man, I feel like people are sleeping on them. I know they're ranked pretty high now, which they should be.
4.
But yeah, Alabama, dude. Oh, I did notice something. Navy is undefeated this year, dude.
Have they played anybody?
If it comes, no, of course not. But if it comes down to the Army-Navy game, I'm just saying they've got the momentum.
You're going to want Navy. Well, they got all them SEALs on that team.
Yeah, I guess so, man. They're undefeated so far this year. So shout out to Navy, dude. That probably hasn't happened since the 60s or something. You know what I mean? It hasn't happened in forever, I'm sure.
Yeah, but
I don't think Georgia Tech has had an undefeated season in forever. I think this is the first time they've been 7-0 since probably the 60s or something like that.
It's really scary what they're doing right now.
Dude, shout out Georgia Tech, dude. They have managed to pull it together, man. Again, they're playing ACC ball, but I got to give it to them. They look great out there, dude. They're playing hard.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they played West Virginia Tech last week.
I know it's ACC ball, but hey.
They play Syracuse next week.
I know.
And they're playing ACC ball, but they're not playing it like ACC ball.
Right. I agree. I'm excited for that game at the end of the year. I hope it doesn't go 8 overtimes again, but I am excited for the game.
I'm not excited about that game at all. It's going to be a good game, but golly.
Is it at Bobby Dodd Stadium or is it at Sanford Stadium this year? I can't remember.
I'm looking now.
I can't remember.
Let's see.
It's just one of those days.
That's week 13, 14. Week 14. Yeah, we're just looking into the future here. Good night. There's a lot of games that week. I don't think anybody has a bye week that weekend.
No. Rivalry week, dude? No, everybody's playing.
Alabama at Auburn, of course. Texas Tech. Where are we playing on a Friday?
Maybe.
Yeah. Georgia Tech game is on a Friday this year.
Nice. Where's it at?
Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Whoa, it's in Atlanta. Okay.
It's in Atlanta, but you know how hard the Dogs are to beat if they're not playing Alabama at that stadium. Oh,
dude, if it's not at Georgia Tech, it's going to be mostly Dog fans.
Well, they're probably selling 50% both sides.
You think so?
I think it's going to be it's probably going to be mostly Georgia fans, but
yeah, dude.
But you know how it is when Alabama plays Georgia there, and it's pretty even because it's not far for either team to drive. The fan base, you're right in the fan base of Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech's considered home this year.
Okay.
So it's on ABC.
Whoa.
And it gives you a Friday night game, but wow.
That's awesome.
You're going to be at work.
That's awesome.
Maybe. That game, that night is kind of
yeah.
That night, that's your night. That's your favorite night to work at all year.
Yeah. Oh, is it that day?
Yeah.
No, it's the Friday after Thanksgiving.
Yes, it's a 3:30 start time on Black Friday.
Oh my goodness! Oh my.
Well, you get to watch most of that game.
Yeah, if I choose to.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I got to figure out where I'm going to be watching that game at.
Yeah.
Because Mary Beth will be at work when it starts. So let's transition. Do we need an ad break or anything?
No,
we don't take these breaks anymore like we used to, and it kind of just keeps it rolling.
Yeah.
But y'all are gonna have an ad break, but we're not.
Sorry for the interruption in the episode, but we'd like to take this moment to advertise for Eileen Ayers at movingcoweta.com for all your realty needs in and around the Coweta County area. Make sure you visit movingcoweta.com. That's Eileen Ayers.
Yeah, check that out, folks. Also, we'd like to thank our sponsors at Charlie Oxenford Racing, Speed U, Synergy Speed Lab, Wynn's Pharmacy, Mickey Scott's Barbershop, Trinity Fleet Services, Daytona 1, Da Vinci's Pizza, Parker Lanes, Ember and Oak, Cigar Lounge, Exterior Traditions, and Devotee Baptist Church. Go check those guys out.
That's a list right there, my guy.
Man, I tell you what, we got a lot of sponsors that help us out, and that's no particular order.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I love that so many people have gotten involved in sponsoring Charlie and trying to help him out and help him achieve his goals. That's awesome.
Yeah, and if you want to help us out achieve our goals, you can like and subscribe on YouTube, iTunes, and Spotify. Leave reviews, leave comments, whatever you can. Share the show. It helps us out.
Just hit the like button, guys. Just hit the like button.
Also, find us on Facebook. Welcome back. And, dude, the Limp Biscuit is very strong in the Last Night's Coffee universe.
Yes, we reference Limp Bizkit quite frequently. We've talked about them thoroughly throughout. We've talked about blasting Nookie from, retired homes. Like, we can't wait for that.
Yes, I mean, it's been Limp Bizkit's been part of Last Night's Coffee since the beginning.
Yes,
and their bassist has passed away.
Yeah, man. Unfortunately, R.I.P. Sam Rivers, dude.
And he's been with the band since the beginning.
Yeah.
Now, I have not seen a cause of death, but dude's only 48. He's 2 years older than me.
Yeah, I know it. That's terrible, dude. That's awful. I hate to see that.
Been there through everything. Through the good years and the bad years.
Yeah, for sure. When they couldn't get any American tour dates and they just stayed over in Europe forever, he stayed and even when they got popular again in America, he came, you know what I mean? Been through it all, dude. Woodstock 99.
Dude, so he started playing. Fred Durst found him when he was 18 years old.
Okay.
Dude, could you imagine being that young at Woodstock 99? Just barely drinking age, party age?
No.
And Durst was only 25 when they started the band, so...
Yeah, that sounds about right. Right.
You got to go get that young bassist before he's been corrupted by the other bassist.
Dude. Yeah, you can't let him learn bassist ways. He's
right.
Yeah.
You have to bring a bassist up in the way they must go.
Yeah, bass players are the worst members of the band by far. Always are.
They kind of get these bass habits. And if you get a bass player too old, he's already in his ways.
Yeah, man, you can't have that.
You've got to get. And if you look across some of the great bands, the bass player's been the youngest member
and the weakest link. And
yes. Yes. Well, I mean, look at Metallica right now. Their bass player's several years younger than them.
That's true.
And arguably, you could make an argument that he's been their bass player probably the longest.
Yes. Yeah, currently. I think so.
I mean, they've gone through some bass players. The first one was tragic ending, and the rest of them was kind of.
Yeah. Well, Metallica has been. I mean, trying to get along with Lars and Kirk and James, all of them together.
Yeah.
I think James would be the easiest one to get along with.
Yeah.
Probably.
He just wants to write poems and look at hot rods.
Yeah.
We got to play, James. Okay.
Smoke cigars and
yeah, he just wants to be this interesting dude, and Lars is like, Mr. Intensity over there. There's one, I saw a video the other day, then this is way off subject, Limp Bizkit, but not really.
Okay.
Lars, this was early, and Lars was covering a song on the vocals, and James was on the drums.
Oh, wow, cool.
Which was, they just need to stay in their lane.
Yeah, I bet it was interesting, to say the least.
It was interesting. But so Sam Rivers from Limp Bizkit.
Yeah, shout him out, dude. R.I.P.
We also lost Ace Frehley this weekend.
We did lose Ace Frehley. I was going to bring that up, man. That's really sad, dude. Really sad.
Not as quite as a... there's a lot of similarities between Kiss and Limp Bizkit.
I would say so.
Because, they're very... They're mainstream, but they're very different from the norm.
Yeah.
Of course, Limp Bizkit never had the toys.
No. There's Kiss everything, though.
There's Kiss everything, which is more. But as far as, they were both bands that will put on mask, per se.
Yeah, Wes Borland. I feel like most of his face painting is Kiss inspired, right?
You would think so.
You say it's somewhat Kiss inspired.
Yeah, and you would see Sam Rivers would mask on sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So, if it was really him those nights.
Oh, dude, don't get me started. What if it was body doubles or clones?
Dude,
man?
Kiss could alternate people and you wouldn't know it.
Whoa.
You would never know.
I would never know. If they were just similar enough.
Yeah.
Like it really could be anybody with black long hair,
right?
Styled.
Do you even need black long hair?
Maybe not.
You could just put a wig on.
Yeah, exactly. A wig. I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know. Both of those guys, though, I'd say all of them. Ace Frehley and the bassist for Limp Bizkit probably did it all for the nookie, so it's all good.
Yeah, why else would you be in a band?
There was one more, Duke Rufus, dude, the American kickboxer, MMA trainer. He passed away.
I saw that.
Yeah, 55 years old.
Not familiar with him, but I'm probably have seen his work.
Yeah, I'm sure you've seen some fighters that he's trained at least. There's not a whole lot of American kickboxing. I mean, you got to be really into martial arts to go back and watch those things, those fights that he was personally in. But 55 years old, passed away in his sleep, man. Again, one of those weird things. Haven't heard anything about cause of death, but they say he passed away peacefully in his sleep at 55. So,
wow,
man, that's weird, right?
Yeah, man, heavy weekend.
Yeah,
heavy weekend
for sure.
Even heavier in France,
dude. Yeah. Yeah. How about that, man? Did you see any of the stuff that was taken?
Is it true the Mona Lisa was stolen? No,
the Mona Lisa was not stolen.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know where you're getting that report from, but here you go. I'll send you pictures of everything. That's everything that was stolen, I think. Okay. The last I checked. And that is some amazing, one of a kind, irreplaceable jewels on these things. And the two crowns alone are just unreal.
Do we have a suspect?
Oh, I don't know. They know it was 4 people. It was done within 4 minutes. 2 guys pretended to be construction workers working on the outside of it, and used the literally the stereotypical glass cutter, circle cutter that you see in the movies. They used that on a window, a very particular window. It's almost like they knew where to go.
Well, if you're familiar with the show White Collar,
Uh-huh.
last we know of the main character, James Caffrey, he was known to be in Paris.
Oh.
That's how the show ends, with him in Paris.
Oh, weird.
And this heist is very, very similar to his style of heist.
I'm
Four-man
not familiar
crew.
with this show.
You should watch the show. It is very eerily real life art, life imitating art.
Really? It's like that.
Of this style of heist. Yes. He in the show he was always posing as construction, as something to get in.
Yeah.
Using a 3 or 4 man crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, and his last known whereabouts was Paris.
Whoa. Well, yeah, there was 2 guys who broke in. Less than 4 minutes, they had all of those jewels. I mean, that's like Napoleon's wife's stuff. Like, some of these jewels are unbelievable.
Yeah.
And then within 4 minutes, there was 2 other guys on motorbikes, and they took off.
Yeah.
So
very white collar-esque.
yeah, it's just weird to think that the Louvre could be broken into like that. It's weird to think that. I mean, these jewels are priceless. I mean, honestly, priceless.
Yeah.
And they weren't guarded or protected. Like, there were people in the building. Like, there were tours going on. There were civilians just randomly in the. This was during the day. This wasn't at night or anything. Like,
that's
what
I'm
the
saying.
heck?
That's why I'm saying. It's James Caffrey. I mean, it reads like the script of one of the episodes of the show.
Oh my gosh.
Speaking of shows, tonight.
Yeah.
Man, if you're in the right spots, you can see comets, northern lights, and meteors all at the same time.
Whoa, no way.
Yeah.
What an experience. So I looked this up. I was wondering if it was going to be the 3-eye atlas, but we can't see that yet.
No.
I don't think. But these 2 comets, if you look basically at dusk and at dawn, or right after dusk and right before dawn, I should say, you'll see these things in the eastern and western, respectively. Apparently, it's going to be quite the show. I was not familiar with this. I'm glad you pointed it out. But there's also a lot of meteors to be seen as well. This is the peak of one of the meteor showers that comes through every year. So
yeah, hopefully I can find a spot to see it. Yeah,
I'll probably be at least on my way home around daybreak normally, I think. What time is sunrise looking like? Did you see?
I don't know. We don't have I don't have a sunrise. I just get up in this daylight.
That's true.
You're supposed to know this. But man, it's exciting.
Yeah,
it's
it is
exciting.
2 comets visible in the air, and yeah, if you had it just right, you could see the northern lights too. Man, that would be crazy, right?
Yeah, that would be crazy.
We've had some cooler weather though here at night lately, Chucker. How you like that?
I was cold last night. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I'm cold right now because we haven't turned our heat on yet.
Yeah, we have not either.
And I was about to freeze this morning when I got in bed. I had to get up and turn the fan off.
Yeah,
which I don't think that went too well.
Why did you say that?
Because I'm like trying to get in bed and I'm turning the fan off, and I didn't think she was awake. And she goes, "You're turning the fan off." I was like, "I'm about to freeze."
Oh, you were caught. You were caught. Don't turn the fan off.
Do not touch the fan. But
wives be like that.
We are here, and
still alive.
We got the Red Dirt Rundown coming up, man.
Oh,
do we have an intro for that yet?
No, not yet. I should make one though, huh?
The Red Dirt Rundown.
That's it. There's the intro.
So, in National Late Model Touring this past week, we had Lucas Oil completed their season at Eldora with the World Championship Dirt Race. I think is what they call it. But anyway, so here's the weird thing about dirt, where it's different than NASCAR or a lot of your more known national motorsports.
Okay.
So with dirt super late model racing, there are 3 national series.
Okay.
The smallest of that being the Flow Racing Night in America, which will conclude its series at Senoia, as they traditionally do with the Peach State Classic.
Okay.
Then you've got, and this is my order because people that like the World of Outlaws think they're number 1, and people that like Lucas think they're number 1.
Okay.
My number 2 is World of Outlaws. My number 1 is Lucas. I just think the drivers in Lucas are better.
Okay.
But what you will have is when they all run the same rule package, which the body rule package, the engine's different, but the body rule, the car is what our new car is.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
If we had the engine package, technically we could try to qualify for one of those races.
Gotcha. All right.
That's why it's important to go to late models.
Yes, I understand.
Because that's where we want to be.
Right.
And from your 602 late model all the way up, your chassis is pretty much the same.
Gotcha.
We'll be running limited with hours to start with, because we can run our engine, but we're probably going to look for a 604 engine.
Okay.
We think that's what we're looking at right now.
Okay, running 604s
eventually, because that really our engine and the 604 power wise is not that different.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll be able to learn it with that engine that we have now, put the 604 in, and then run anywhere in the country pretty much.
Gotcha.
Same way with the 602. 602 is a little underpowered compared to our engine, but the racing opportunities are all over.
Yeah.
And anyway,
that's awesome. I'm really looking forward to it, man. And that's all happening. You're shooting to start running limited series next season.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So that'll be fun. But anyway, so the season ender for the Lucas race was this weekend at Eldora.
Okay.
They crowned their points champion, which Devin Moran won that. He became the son of Donnie Moran, and they're the first father-son combo to win Lucas Oil.
Really?
Yes. So
Never
the Lucas Oil Championship. Of course, Lucas Oil's not that old yet.
Okay.
So, but it's still a big deal.
There will be more of that eventually.
We'll see.
We'll see. It's probably not an easy thing to do.
It's not an easy thing to do. And, dirt racing costs money, and it costs a lot of time. I mean, these guys are running 70 to 100 races a year. Right. Which that's a lot, and you think about it, there's only 52 weekends in a year.
Yeah. Gas alone is going to kill you.
So you're traveling.
Fuel in the car alone is going to kill you.
But another second generation dirt track racer that normally he's committed to running the World of Outlaw series ended up winning the race and the $100,000. Yeah. So Bobby Pierce, which is Bob Pierce's son, come in and took the money. So that's Bobby your goal. Pierce? Yeah. So say you're running, it's kind of like when you're running for points at Senoia and you go to another tractor race, you're just there to take the money. That's all you want to do. Stink up the show and take the money.
Right. Because you're not going to do anything for points.
Yeah.
You're not racing for points. So you could care less about all that.
Yeah. So
that's what you're saying, right?
That's what I'm saying. So
it was $100,000 to win.
100,000 to win. Yep. So
Goodness
he shows up,
gracious.
takes the money. So,
Goodness gracious, dude.
are we on D this week?
Yes, I think so, man.
Okay, well, this is going to be. There's a lot of D's. There's 1, 2,
All right.
3, 4, 5 D's.
All right.
So let's run through these right quick. Direct drive. So,
Yes.
direct drive wheel is slimmed down design with a sprocket bolted straight to it. A cush drive wheel has separate drive hubs and interlocks between. That's some sprint car stuff.
Okay.
So it's basically your direct drive is your transmission in a sprint car.
Yes.
They just chunk and lock in.
Yeah.
The next one, dirt is for racing, asphalt's for getting there.
Yes. Did we do this last week? Are you sure we did? Yeah, we didn't do this last week.
Yeah, we didn't do that. So the spectators and haulers travel on asphalt to get where the fun is.
Yeah.
Drivers, teams, and officials and fans all travel on asphalt roads to get to the dirt track where they race. Used to identify racing fans as dirt fans first. I really don't watch those asphalt cars. Dirt's for racing, asphalt's for getting there. Now the asphalt response to that is dirt's for farming, asphalt's for racing.
Right.
Drive it like you stole it.
Right. Drive it like you stole it. That's the next one. Yes.
See also checkers or wreckers.
Yeah, that's pretty good. We most everybody knows that one.
Yeah.
Now, droop rule. What is this? Checking droop. What is this all about?
We have our deck of the race car, which is where the interior would be on a regular car.
The interior.
Like if you're looking at a street car, you've got seats and all that, the interior of the car, and then the trunk lid.
Yes.
All right. Well, our car, we just got the hole for the driver to sit in, and then it's flat all the way back. If you look at any of the pictures, we have a static sitting there flat deck height rule.
Okay.
Then in a late model, they will jack the back of the car up in a specified point. And and then they take a little piece of flat metal, and as soon as they can slide that under there, under the left rear tire, like a filler gauge, they will measure from the ground to the deck on a certain spot on the left side.
What?
And what they're doing is because you know how them cars, they jack up and roll over.
Yes.
Well, it was getting just more and more and more and more and more.
Right.
So now they limit it. They limit that. But if you look at so it started out, they were using these. So they don't want you to roll over too far. Boom.
Right.
Well, they started out, they were using these rubber pucks inside this little thing, and that was your droop, and the pucks were breaking. The one on our new car has a spring in it.
Okay.
And I'm not sure, but I'm guessing that spring is tight enough to, when you jack the car up, it keeps your droop rule right. But if the car needs to roll on over in a corner, you get an inch and a half compression on that spring. I'm not sure that's exactly how that works, but I'm speculating.
Right.
But the droop rule is very important. That's one of the things they check after the race. So you got to check your weight and your droop, because your droop could change, and you've got to be paying attention to that droop rule, because if you go in there and change springs in on your ride height spring, it's controlling the ride height. Yeah, it can change your deck height. It can change your droop. It can change all kinds of things.
Right. So that makes sense.
There's a maximum deck height after the race, and I think it's something like 54 inches, but don't quote me.
That's kind of cool. I guess it's just a way of keeping everybody on the same playing field, right?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Interesting. Now, last D on that list is drop the hammer.
Yep. Step on that gas hard. So you're dropping the hammer. If you've seen Days of Thunder, I'm dropping the hammer. No, you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're dropping that hammer.
Yeah, that one's kind of self-explanatory, man.
And it looks like next week we're gonna do E through G.
Yeah, we don't have much
them.
going on there. Yeah, we'll do EFG for sure. Yeah, we can do all of that. Yeah. Probably maybe even H if we feel like it.
Yeah.
Red Dirt Rundown. There was a lot of D's this week, man. That's right.
A lot of D's in dirt racing.
Yeah, a lot of D's. All right. How about a meme of the week, brother? You got a meme of the week for me?
Yeah, man. Let me get that pulled up here for you. I had one picked out, but I've got to scroll through. I say I had one picked out.
Well, you may not have saved it.
I may not. What did I give you the Nick Saban one last week? No, we did Charlie last week.
Yeah, we did Charlie.
Well, let me see. Okay, yeah, I'm sending you this one. This is the one. So evidently on College Game Day, I hadn't got to watch near as much of it as I wanted to this year. Nick Saban's been holding the football for people to kick.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. If Nick Saban was holding the ball for me to kick a field goal for $250,000, I would just kick his hand on purpose for all the pain he's caused me over the years.
Yeah. And now, the reaction video.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
You're probably going to have to mute this one because it might be sound-wise, but anyway.
Let's go.
Do you care to describe it for the fans?
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. This guy is sitting on top of an archery target, and his buddy pulls out the bow and shoots an arrow at the target and hits his buddy in the foot.
And dude takes it like a boss.
Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, that's gonna hurt for a long time.
Yeah, that's Well, you ready for this?
I guess. What are you sending me now? What do we got now?
We're sending you off. We're done.
Oh, yeah. Let's let them know what time it is, Chugger. We're all done. Episode 219 in the books.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. Stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to.